this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, then get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight.
Yo, and welcome back.
Gang is back. Gang's
We back again.
Baby.
You know where you at? I know you know where the fuck you at. You at the King of the North Podcast.
That's right. I like it. They didn't ask for it.
Hey, Jimmy, tell them what? You say what? They didn't what?
They didn't ask for it. They never asked for it. But we
don't never give a fuck.
It. Always.
Because we don't give a fuck. We gonna give it to you any way you want it.
Kids, dude, we don't.
Anyway.
We're the opposite of people who give a fuck.
Yeah.
Our parents leave the house until the streetlights came on. We're a different breed. We had survival tactics.
Hell yeah.
They ain't ready for nobody like us.
Hey, you knew the streetlights came on at 8:57 and not 9 o'clock exactly.
Hey, I got to say something off top for everybody. A lot of respect to you, sir. I've been seeing a lot of divisive shit on the internet lately. White people versus black people on podcasts. I'm not having that shit, man. We have to come together. There needs to be a small piece of humanity where somebody can fucking have a conversation with somebody that doesn't fucking look like them or think the same fucking way that they do.
Got to, bro.
I'm really fucking sick and tired of it, bro.
That's a conducive conversation to. Matter of fact, we gonna talk about it, bro. For those, I know this is our sports show. And normally, I try not to put my political views onto our sports show.
Either, bro. I'm really not.
I try not. Me and him, we have two totally different views, and I would tell you, it's not the way that you think it is.
At all.
I would tell you, our views are totally different.
All.
And I'll tell you this, right? He's not the. He doesn't wear red. I'll just tell you that.
Not even, except when it comes to the Second Amendment. If you want to fuck around, you can for sure find out.
Hey, bro, I love the Second Amendment.
I keep me a Republican lawyer on speed dial.
Hey, you got to.
Hey, I ain't calling one of these LG. I'm good. Nope, I don't need you represent. I need one of these backcountry.
Hey, listen,
you need the good old boy network to work out for your boy.
You need a bit of everything, bro.
That's what I mean. There's good and bad in everything, man. I hate when people don't think like, oh, this is awful. Like, yeah, something good is going to come of something awful. And whenever times are good, always times of trouble.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a Beatles song, bro. Like, the world is like a Beatles song, dude. It's the weirdest thing.
More like a Michael Jackson song.
Man, a lot of respect to you and a lot of love for having me on here. And,
bro, hey, listen, we've been rocking strong a whole season, bro. And honestly, like I told you before, I wouldn't change this shit for the world. A lot of people, when we first started this, told us that I was crazy for having you as my co-host. They told me I was stupid. All types of shit. Like, why the fuck would you have him on?
That's what you knew for real?
Bro, I was getting that shit for real. Why would you have him on the show? Like, now look what we're. Bro, I've always been an oddball, bro.
That's crazy work, man.
I don't care.
If you ain't got haters, you're doing something wrong. I don't know.
Hey, bro.
I'm just me. I'm different. I'm an Irishman.
Bro,
I'm a fucking Irish. I grew up fucking Irish, lad. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I give a fuck what your heart says, lad. That's it. That's why I'm a Packers fan, bro. That green and yellow, baby.
That ugly ass.
Yellow.
That shit ugly.
Bro, green looks good on you, my boy.
I ain't talking about the Irish shit. I'm talking about that fucking Packers color. That doo-doo shit up. Fuck a Packers color.
Dude.
Hey, bro.
The world revolves around green, my guy.
Hey, bro, but this is another thing. Like, for me, everybody would be like, you a supremacist, you this, that, and the third. And it's funny to me, bro, because it's everybody's so pro-black and everybody's so fuck white until it's time to go to work. And your boss is white. And you kissing his ass. Like, until that old white man see your car pulled over, young lady, and he comes over with them spark plugs and jump you. It's not fuck everybody. I got an uncle who white, bro. Like, my cousins are. I got cousins that's white. Even though two of them I don't fuck with them because they weird. But you know,
don't worry about it.
My other two cousins, they white. Hell, on my daddy's side, I got two cousins, white and black. Like, bro,
I hate being like the white guy. Like, I've got a black friend. Sort of same thing, man. Like, I got 2 aunts that married black dudes before I was born. I don't.
You grew up in the shit.
Grew up in the shit.
Yeah.
Navy. I was a military kid, man. I grew up on all my babysitters were either Filipino, black, or Mexican.
Hey,
Filipinos run the Navy.
You want to know what's funny? In the Navy,
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna talk shit because I grew up talking shit, and if it offends you, then so fucking be it, bro. Like, get some thick skin. I don't know what to tell you.
In the Navy, right?
25.
This is the funny part. In the Navy, it's a lot of black people, but they say the stereotype is black people can't swim.
It's the sickest thing in the world, dude. I see, bro, my best friend, I can get my guy on here. My boy Francis Ariella, he's from Watts, California. They rolled his ass back in boot camp. We were supposed to graduate together. He rolled back a week because he couldn't pass the swim, right? I'm still there, like, waiting to class up for my A-school class, right? And they called me on my cell phone. They were like, Nolan, get down to the recruit pool with Ariola, with Francis. That's what we called him. And I was like, I'm already graduated. There ain't no fucking way I'm getting in that pool. And they were like, we're going to get you a pass. He's not going to learn from anybody but me. I taught this motherfucker how to float, dog, and it took me 5 hours on a Saturday.
Hey, that's all it takes. It don't take long. It don't take long, bro.
And that's all he had to do. You have to do a 10-minute back float. And they're fucking with the water and shit, so it makes it hard. It's just not like a calm pool. They're fucking, creating like a wave.
Those waves and shit, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I taught him how to, like, float his uniform, because you got a big-ass uniform on. And you can hook it around, like, your cuffs and, like, your pants. And, bro, you just lock it around your neck, bro. It don't matter how much you weigh. You're floating.
Gotcha.
You're floating. And I went back there on a Saturday, bro, and helped that motherfucker learn how to fucking swim.
Get back in the pool?
Boot camp. And then he joined me. We were the same job. We were doing the same job in the Navy. We were both medics in the Navy.
Gotcha.
I was like on test 2. He finally graduated boot camp. Well, he already graduated, but he had to pass his swim test.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to pass his swim test. So I was like, yeah, bro, like, I got you. So I went back on there, taught him, and then he went back to boot camp on, like, that Monday, passed his swim test, and we rolled out. It was fun. But it's so funny, bro. I'm like, bro, white people are for real. I laugh at that. Bro, Marines, all the camp panels in California are Mexican and black dudes, bro. Very much the minority, bro. It boggles my mind when I watch Fox News and I see these fucking Proud Boys on there talking about their white fucking pride bullshit. I'm military, I'm a veteran, I've done this. I'm like, bro, we are the fucking for real minority. And nobody that was active duty, that's a white dude, can tell you any different. Not for real.
Yeah,
I will put dollars to dollars. Like, if you're, like, working an office job, you're an officer, you're getting saluted, your last name's a certain last name, you're getting certain jobs, for sure, you're going to be around white. If you're in the military, if you in the jungle, you got a working class job like I did, you are not the majority out there. They will fucking frag you, just like Vietnam. They will do it in Afghanistan. They do it in Afghanistan. Motherfuckers do get got if you are fucked up out there. There's too many Marines that's been busted for learning training tactics and teaching the cartel how to do what they did. I've seen the LAPD SWAT team go out there primed and ready, go out into, like, our CQB, our close quarters combat. It's sort of set up like Connex containers, like a village, against, like, some Marines who've been drinking for 3 days, haven't slept, city dungarees, no training, and wipe those LAPD SWAT team dudes like they're standing still. It's a different level of guy when you get Marines with some fucking regular ass dudes, bro. Oh, I'm strong and I can do 1 million pull-ups. Does not matter. You will get got. And it's like, man, like, I always had to put my pride away and, like, learn my role and know my lane. You know what I mean? And it made it easier for me to be able to bond with somebody different than me. Hey, where you from, bro? You're fucking cool. Because guess what? You're a fucking killer, and I'm going to need somebody to save my life one day. That's how I looked at it. We all training to go to fucking war, dude. Like, I can't be no fucking piece of shit, because when shit goes down, you're not finna help me.
Nope.
It makes no sense why people just, like, want to make enemies just because, like, you're different. Bro, you can be, like, you said it, like, pro-black, bro, be that. It doesn't mean that, like, everybody's got to be your enemy. That's all I got to say about that.
You're absolutely right. I wouldn't take none of that. I wouldn't take that as being wrong, bro.
I don't have to be your enemy, you know what I mean? You can be... I don't affect you or anybody. Like, we don't really affect each other like that.
Right.
What I do has no bearing on anything that happens in somebody else's life unless I break the law in some sort of way or create a dysfunction in your life, job-wise, relationship-wise. I'm not doing that. It's just I come in here and I talk shit on a podcast with my friend, or I'm on Facebook, shout out Tommy Lee, all my friends, for letting me fucking express myself, because it's what I'm really fucking good at is telling the truth about life. Not just sports, not just what I enjoy in life,
Right.
but like what I see and what I've experienced, bro. Because I've experienced so much love, and I cut through all the bullshit because I've been to those bro, I've been to family reunions in the deep south and enjoyed something different. Because for me, white people don't have a culture. Everything that white people have established in this country, we stole from somebody else. Or capitalism, which has bred systematic racism from the top to the bottom throughout centuries of life. It's just what's happened. I didn't do that, though. I'm just a product of my environment. And all I can do, bro, is just be myself, man, and hope everybody enjoys it. And that's all I'll say about that. Go back, go.
Well, speaking of Go Pack Go, they are
drafting Green Bay, baby.
They are drafting 23 and looking to get, according to the NFL mock draft, we got Walter Nolan as your pickup.
Who?
Walter Nolan,
defensive tackle from Ole Miss?
From Mississippi, but yes.
Ole Miss, yeah. Whose mock draft was that?
NFL.
Shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just because we have a lot of depth there in the middle. Historically, Green Bay does not draft their first-round draft pick to play right away. So, is that something maybe in the 2 years that we like to sit a first-round draft pick? Is that a player that we'll pick to sit and sort of wait for 2 years to get his chance? Because Kenny Clark is still a monster. We just drafted Devondre Wyatt, and he's still on a rookie deal, and he's playing great football. We got Carl Brooks that we got last year, rookie season last year. Demon in the middle, dude. Demon in the fucking middle. He's going to have a big year, too, in this new system. Personally, I think because the draft is in Green Bay, I really want to see Green Bay be aggressive and move up for a wide receiver, bro. Either wide receiver, and I don't really necessarily think, because the draft is so deep for defensive linemen and edge rushers particularly. We talked last week, bro. We were talking about James Pierce Jr. He's an afterthought. He was projected number 1, top 5 overall last year. Decides to come back. And now we're going to crush the kid for being loyal, but also we're going to bash kids for wanting to leave early. So which one is it? I'd be confused, bro. I really do. And I'm like, I don't think necessarily you have to be aggressive in this draft to move up for any fucking body. Because I think no matter where you're picking, you're going to have a good fucking player. I've been hearing you guys moving up in the top 10 to pick Ashton Genty also. I don't think you need to move up for him. I think he'll be there at 10, no problem.
You know my thoughts on that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. And so it's like, for me, man, you know, Green Bay is always like, bro, it could either go, we're going to draft an offensive lineman I never heard of and to not play for 2 fucking years, or I could for sure see a defensive line. That's actually kind of, that defensive tackle from Ole Miss, though, I'm just not sure if that's the guy that you picked there. I want Azariah Thomas from Florida State. A fucking demon. If there's a dude who I know is a demon in this draft, it's that Azariah Thomas kid from fucking Florida State. That fucking kid is going to be a fucking legit NFL cornerback.
If Kelvin Banks is there, why wouldn't you guys take him?
Oh, I mean, for sure, take Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
So if he falls to 23, yeah, you're drafting that kid. Because that's a top 10 player. I think that's a top 10 player.
I agree.
I don't think he's going to be in the fall to 23. I would like Jihad Campbell from Alabama. I do like him.
They got him ranked at 29th to
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. Like, those late rounders, like...
I'm talking Kelvin Banks. Kelvin Banks is looking 29.
Yeah, so he's right around in there. I've been hearing he's a top 10 player.
I agree.
Because that's a premium position he plays.
You guys can go... Y'all.
That's who I want. I think we're going to have to trade up, bro. You know those wide receivers in the teens. Jacksonville needs a wide receiver.
Well, they got him... Well...
Really?
Yes. So here it is. I'll read it off to you.
Yeah, read it off, bro.
Let's read it off. So first they got Cam Ward, then you got Travis Hunter, and this is everybody. This is just the mock draft
for Cam Ward, man.
Then you got Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, Ashton Genty.
No shit. Number 4.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's fucking high for a running back. I don't know
Number
why.
6, Jalen Walker. Number 7, Tyler
Georgia.
Warren. Yeah, from Georgia.
Tyler Warren's nice. From tight end from Penn State.
Yep.
Why is it? Again, tight end at top 10? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get a first round tight end better than that guy.
Then Mason Graham at the 8th spot.
That's high for him, dude. That's real high for him.
I agree. That's why I looked back up to. I wanted to see your Facebook question on that.
He's a good college 3 technique, but I'm like, man, NFL level. I know that Jared Verse kid from the Rams was pretty undersized, still playing the middle, and that Fisk guy, the tag team that they got from Florida State last year's draft, both those guys were kind of. I don't know, man. That Graham kid, he's got small arms. I'm not sure. I was seeing that he could drop in the draft too, but I'm not sure where he's going to end up. At 23, I wouldn't mind Packers if he falls to 23. If any of these top 15 players fall to 23, I think Packers are essentially in the driver's seat. I would love to see the Packers just pull a Hail Mary move and trade 2 first-round draft picks and move up and draft Travis Hunter personally. You know, I would love it, dude. I would fucking love it. Because
you would have to get. You know they will want more than just 2 first-round picks. You would have to give up somebody else.
Yeah, and take Romeo Doubs. They need a wide receiver. They need offense. Here's Romeo Doubs. 2 years left on a rookie deal. Going to be cheap. Productive player. 17 touchdowns in 2 seasons. Last I checked, top 10 production in the NFL. 1,500 yards receiving in 2 years. He's only missed 4 games. Not bad. Could be worse. Maybe toss in Jair Alexander. I don't know. And that might get a trade done for 2 overall.
But sure, that'll get it.
Hey, I'm not even fucking lying. I'm a Jordan Love guy. You know that.
Adios.
I would think about it.
But who you got?
Malik Willis undefeated as a starter.
Ain't he gone?
No, sir. We re-signed him to a 2-year deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we're smart. We were smart. We locked that man up quick. It was the first day that you could re-sign your fucking non-tendered free agent.
Nobody really had tape on him. He won't do that shit.
Bro, I do not understand how we got him for a bag of peanuts. That man was slinging the fucking football around for us, bro. With no practice. He came in with 2 weeks. He was getting no reps in Tennessee. He came into Green Bay for 1 week and carved up his old team like they were standing still. Carved them up. Yeah. I'd run it back. Hey, our offense looked damn near better, and we were talking about it during the show. Malik, our offense.
We did, though.
Dude, that running game with Josh Jacobs and Malik Willis was hitting, bro. We were the number 1 rushing team in the NFL when Malik Willis was our quarterback.
Yep.
So I'm just going to put that out there. We were going to get like 8 yards a clip, bro. So, like, hey, I'd run. They want Jordan. We get number 2, and maybe we got to do we get a second rounder in return. I'd have that conversation. That's all I'm saying. I might not pull the trigger just because 60 touchdowns in 2 years, 1-1 in the playoffs. The future's so bright. We have the youngest fucking roster in football. He can't help it if 3 offensive linemen got banged up and 2 wide receivers. Defense kind of in new year mode. It was a tough year last year, but it would be hard for me to trade Jordan Love. But for Travis Hunter,
excuses like assholes. Everybody got one, brother.
And he likes fishing. He's one of those guys. I love the type of player he is because, like, he's like an old school soul, bro. Like, bro, I'm trying to play football and go fishing. Like, when I saw his interview in Sports Illustrated, no free shout out Sports Illustrated, but he's like, I just want to be on my bass boat. That was an exact quote, bro. I just want to be on my bass boat. I said, bro, and he's a dog in the gym? Just give me that guy, bro, and ask questions later because it doesn't really fucking matter what position he plays you. Football, I know he wants to do the wide receiver cornerback thing. I don't know if it's going to work out full-time, half-time, don't really care. Don't really know. Hey, I can't count him out, dude. I can't fucking count him out.
Don't get me wrong.
He's going to be an elite DB.
He's going to be a DB, and then occasionally when they need, like, Hail Mary passes or, like, fourth and fives, they'll bring him in type shit.
Give him a package, because when he has the ball in his hands, elite player, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think Matt LaFleur in that system with Josh Jacobs, that might be the exact spot. Travis, hey, we got LaFleur who can dial up plays for Jaden Reed. You can dial up a fucking play for Travis Hunter. That's the way I look at it. If fucking Jaden Reed, who I had no idea was an NFL fucking football player until we drafted him, can get 9 touchdowns in a season, 7 touchdowns in a season, why can't Travis Hunter? That's my thing. Especially in Green Bay. Especially in Green Bay. Grass is green in Green Bay right now, man. Future is bright. Boys are going to be buzzing this year.
Shedeur Sanders ain't even in the top. They don't even got him going in the first round.
No, I thought the lowest he would probably fall is Pittsburgh. I think the Steelers would draft him. If he gets to the Steelers, whatever they pick, like 18 or something like that. I don't know where the Steelers pick. Oh, so they're only 2 picks ahead of Green Bay? Yeah. Sanders would get picked by the Steelers. They don't have a quarterback right now. There's no way Sanders is going to make it to Mike Tomlin and him not pick him. There's no way. I think Tomlin would lose his job if he didn't pick Shedeur Sanders there, and he goes to a team like fucking, Cleveland with the 27th pick. Maybe they trade back in. Somebody in your division, like Cleveland, snags up Travis Hunter, then they trade back in with Green Bay at 23, and you passed on him, and Cleveland takes fucking Shedeur Sanders with Travis Hunter, and you're Tomlin, and you go 8-9 again. You know what I mean? That's just a scenario I could see happening because, they're desperate. And their GM ain't fucking around. So I know they'll probably draft Travis Hunter number 2. And if they trade back into the first round, there's no... And Shedeur Sanders is there. They're picking Shedeur Sanders, obviously.
If I was them, I would trade back into the first round. I would.
Yeah, they have enough. You're already in cap hell. So it's like, fuck the cap. You know what I mean? Like, just give up picks and get back into the fucking... first round to get Shedeur if he's still there.
What do you got left on Watson's contract? 3 more years?
It's 1. This upcoming season's his last.
Easy. See, easy money. You trade back in.
Trade him. We can't trade right now. Yeah. Watson. Yeah. My bad, bro. I misheard you. I was thinking. My dumbass was thinking of Christian Watson. You meant Deshaun Watson from Cleveland. Yeah, I think it's like 3 years, bro. I think it's like 2 or 3. I want to say it's 3. He signed a massive contract, dude. You could tell me he has to be there for another 5 years, I would believe you.
Let's see. He signed a 5-year contract. 2022, 2026. 2026 is so another season.
So one more year? Oh, man, they can't wait to get rid of that contract.
Man, next year they're gonna drop his ass and they're gonna eat that money.
Hey, but he's rich, so fuck it.
Hey, I ain't mad at him.
No, hell no. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, bro, he didn't, in my opinion, bro, I'm different too, man. Like, I don't see anything wrong with what he did. It's just the public perception of getting girls to sign NDA. Bro, it's Shaq told us a decade ago, Doc. It's easier to pay him to leave. I'm not paying you for sex. I'm paying you to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. And then don't talk about it later.
Yep.
And that's not sexual. That's actually the responsible way to do it. Because either way, I'm fucking. You're Deshaun Watson. I mean, you don't even have to try. What are we even talking about? I have to try. Jimmy Covers has to try to pick up shit.
Career
I
earning.
really try.
Career earning.
350 mil. Easy.
Nope. You way off.
280?
Still too high. 100,000 less. I mean, 100 million less.
Deshaun Watson's only made like 180 million in his career.
Up to $741.
That probably doesn't include the next 2 years of his contract that are 60 million each.
Right. That too.
Because they're paying him $60 million this season. $60 million this season. He signed a $300 million contract, and it's all guaranteed. So that's how much he's made in the fucking NFL, you ask me. Because he's making that regardless.
But don't forget what he made. Don't forget he got a contract extension from fucking
Houston. Won a playoff game in Houston. Beat Josh Allen in Houston. Dog, son. Dog. That was my favorite quarterback, young quarterback. When he was coming up on his rookie deal, I was a big Deshaun Watson fan. I was a big time Deshaun Watson.
I love Deshaun Watson.
He could stand in that pocket, dude, and fucking fire that fucker.
And get smacked.
Dude. Elite quarterback, dude. Understood passing concepts, defenses, the levels. Big Deshaun Watson guy. But when you go through what he went through, man, fuck, dude. And then you get injured, it's like, what the fuck do you do? You know, I mean, I can't, everybody wants to bash the guy because he got injured. It's like, bro, he blew a fucking Achilles, bro. Like, I tore my hamstring off the bone when I was a teenager riding BMX. I couldn't play baseball for fucking, 2.5, 3 fucking months. I thought it was the worst fucking thing in my life. I couldn't imagine going through a torn Achilles at 30. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. And then go play NFL football? Shit. I'm good.
Nasty work.
Nasty work, son. Feel bad.
So what do you
really do?
So back to Shedeur Sanders. Where do you see him going?
Yeah. Honestly, we already really touched on it, man. I really see him to go to Pittsburgh, to be honest with you. I really do, man. I really do. I don't know. I think the last name Sanders, I think his talent is so good, but this is the thing, man. Like, insecure people think he's being cocky and ignorant when I see a kid who's full of confidence in his ability.
Absolutely.
And he's unapologetically himself. If I'm an NFL
like his
owner,
father.
That's what the fuck I'm looking for, is authenticity.
Yep.
Like,
I want you.
I can't fathom sometimes when I see, I like a character. I'm a fucking character. I'm never going to bash somebody for being themselves. Ever, ever, ever. It's when it's fake is when everybody sees it, and then that's when they want to point a finger at you. Shedeur Sanders is anything but fake. Shedeur Sanders is anything but fake.
Shedeur Sanders, to me, is the real deal.
I tend to agree, man. I really do.
Now,
again, in the NFL, bro, you played football.
Everything's different. Everything's different.
You just don't know what's going to happen with these dudes, man.
But we're talking about a kid. Let's be real. We're talking about Huh?
Target's going to be on his back day one.
Target definitely is going to be on his back. But I'm going to tell you why I think this kid is the real deal. His dad is a football guru, bro.
Like real
Hey,
life IQ.
guru who could tell you straight up like, oh,
yeah,
y'all got this, y'all finna run the ball. Okay, that's like that. They
his whole fucking life.
Exactly.
NFL training his whole life.
Exactly.
We can't comprehend that as I see regular media people. I'm like, bro, I watched this kid under pressure ripping 40-yard crossbody laser beam. I understand it's a Mountain West. He's playing schools that incarnate world, Colorado State. Like, you better shred up Colorado State. What are we talking about? But at the same time, man, it is very fucking difficult to throw under pressure in your face in the pocket and deliver strike routes. And film does not lie, sir. Film does not lie.
Let's not forget to add this in. He is definitely being trained by who some people consider the GOAT of football.
Facts. Yeah.
So let's not act like he didn't do training.
He's probably my top 10. I mean, top 5, I have no fucking idea. I've never really thought of it, but
honestly, he's in my top 5, if not top 7, maybe.
If I'm putting together, see, this is the thing. You can't put together. It's 11 on 11, 2 different sets. He's either my 1-1A DB, and he's for sure. Fuck. I know you're a Bear fan. Don't give a fuck. He's returning kicks. Devin has to ride the bench. Bro, because he was the first time in my life, he was the first guy where the other team knew can't kick it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't kick it to him. He has highlights where in Atlanta early in his career when he was really balling out. Atlanta years, he was home. He was smooth as silk. Bro, they punted him the ball. He returned it for 70. They flag on the play, call it back. Right? They were like, oh, well, they're not going to obviously kick it to him again. He catches it to him again. 5-yard line and house that motherfucker and started high stepping at the 50, son. I said, no. I was like 11 years old with the fucking turf joints on. Those black and white turf Dion.
I had them bitches.
Bro, different level, dude.
Hey, I had those. Shout out Miss Ivory. Well, Pedro.
My dude.
My boy Pedro's mom, bro. She had got those for me, bro. And I had the turf joints, and they was the rubber sole. Oh my god!
It was like the gum shit, like the see-through gum sole. Yeah.
That was fire.
My favorite. I had the pennies when I was a kid that had the gum, that rubber gum sole. That was fire. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, we talking about a whose dad's been in the NFL, been in the MLB. He knows sports like the back of his hand. He trained with Tom Brady so that he could understand the game even better. Yeah. So you put a defensive mind that can tell you what's going on an offensive side, and you put an offensive minded guy who can tell you what's going on the defense. Now, and then you put this guy together. The compare and contrast for this kid is
and with his work ethic, like the one thing you can't fucking lie about, like the one thing bro, we've seen quarterbacks when they come in, they're these highly touted athletes, but the people know Johnny Manziel ain't working. He's in the club.
Yeah, he getting smacked.
Fucking, what's his name? Jamarcus Russell throwing bands in the nightclubs and shit. We already knew what it was. You see this kid every time they show him, he's in the gym or on the football field.
Yep.
They gotta go to the football field to interview to get their hot take. And I'm like, bro, you're trying to ace this kid or get a gotcha. I hate those fucking motherfuckers that try to get gotcha moments. Bro, you're there to celebrate this kid's talent and talk about him in the end of it. I don't know if he's going to be good. I don't know if he's going to come in and fucking snap his leg on play one. First season for rookie quarterbacks, especially on bad team. Track record, not good. Not good. Can confirm it. Not being biased. It's just what's already happened in real life. Don't get mad at me.
Yep.
Signs are there. But 2, 3, 4 years from now, this kid and his family have been preparing him, and he's always been a quarterback. He's never played wide receiver. He's not a converted quarterback. Day one quarterback.
Yep.
They're not playing for Pop Warner in high school and college. They're playing for the fucking NFL. So I take that into consideration a lot because I'll watch some players like, oh, he takes plays off. It's like, bro, Jadeveon Clowney doesn't give a fuck about the South Carolina Gamecocks. He can take a play off because he's a fucking freak and he's going to be a top 10 pick. And then he's going to be a freak in the NFL, which he was for a time until he got hurt.
The moment he got hurt.
There's just certain guys that, like, the college, I don't even give a fuck what they did in. They're going to be a good NFL football player. If you're a specimen and you're the guy no matter where the fuck you go. That's my opinion. Because I've been watching football long enough. I've seen dudes that I've never even seen. Nick Collins, undrafted, pick 6 in the Super Bowl, icon in Green Bay. Never have to pay for a meal again. I don't even know where the dude went to college.
What?
I really don't.
Who is that guy?
Nick Collins, 36.
Nobody knows.
Undrafted free safety, dog, legend, played next to Charles Woodson. Snapped his neck, play 1. He pick 6'd it in the Super Bowl. Okay, won the Super Bowl. First play the very next season. First play. Snapped his neck and never play again. Sterling Sharp injury. Defused neck injury. Can't ever play again. Done.
Right.
Won the Super Bowl on his literally last game in the NFL.
Crazy.
So it's like, it's such a crapshoot, man. But Shedeur, dude, I kind of compare him to like a sneaky faster, bro. And people might take this as a pop shot, but this dude's fucking good in his own right. Baker Mayfield. He's kind of like bro, he's going to fight you tooth and nail. Yeah, will he make plays with his legs and move around, extend plays? Yes. He can throw the ball downfield deep. He's shown that. He'll take a hit. He's getting blitzed and sacked more than any college quarterback the last 2 years.
Yep.
I was living out there. That kid was running for his life the first season that they were in Colorado, and they had that bad year. They had nobody protecting for him. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it's Big 12 defense. Again, college doesn't really matter in this case.
So do you not?
He's going to be a great player, man. I mean, I'm not going to knock him. Yeah, I would love to troll the kid. I can't even find a reason, man.
So do
I would
you
love
not
to
see
find a
him
reason.
going?
I can't even do it.
Do you not see him going to the Los Angeles Raiders? Because the Los Angeles Raiders are owned by Tom Brady, and I'm pretty sure Tom, if he's there, will want to bring him where he's comfortable, where he would be comfortable. And I feel like
what that is, man, Tom Brady can't really have much of a say-so because of the broadcasting shit.
Oh, that's true.
So, like, he's in the building, but he's really not in the building. And he's even said that.
Yeah.
He gets to meet dudes and do meet and greets and shit, but he's not in there in meetings and interviewing and stuff like that. Yeah, he's probably going to be able to give his opinion.
Come on, bro. We're sitting here talking about Tom fucking Brady.
It's true.
You think they're not sending a message like, hey, Tom.
There he is.
Hey,
he's
Tom.
now.
He's sitting there like, tell him go to camera too, because I got to ask you. Shadeur's on the table. We grabbing him or we grabbing so-and-so. Tom is going. Hey, and let's be real. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be watching the channel that Tom's on. Hey, the Los Angeles Raiders are up.
Joint's like, hey, buddy, what do you think here?
Tom is slick. Los Angeles Raiders are up. They need a quarterback really bad, and you got Shedeur Sanders still on the board.
They could for sure. I mean, they just have so many other issues, man. They need so much. They need an offensive lineman. They definitely need a running back. I could see if Genty falls. Where are the Raiders at? 6?
6.
I could see Genty there maybe, because I know they've been hyping up a running back for that team too. And the running backs are the new thing, man. Everybody fucking wants one for some reason. I'm like,
they're expendable.
One in the 5th round. They're really a dime a dozen, unfortunately. And I know they've been pigeonholed into like how their contracts break down, and it's unfortunate because they're the most productive players in the NFL. They really are. You have to bounce back, pass pro, catch, and run in this area. You got to do all 3.
Like I was explaining this to one of my guys. He was like, "Oh, we should get Ashton Genty. The Bears talking about moving up," and I'm like, number one, why would we waste the 2nd round pick to move up and get him when you can go get Quinshon Judkins or Travion Henderson?
Right. I like that kid from North Carolina. Hampton.
Yeah.
Marion Hampton.
You can easy.
All with 2 G's, my guy.
Yep.
Talk about contact balance. Nobody tackled that kid. I don't know, man. I just think that there's value in that position later in the rounds. I'm kind of with you. I know we've talked about it on other shows. I'm not trying to fucking draft Ashton Genty top 10.
No.
I'm not trying to do that. If that's my team, I'd probably be pissed, to be honest with you. If I'm the Raiders and I pick Genty top 10, but if you're the Raiders, it's like, man, you need everything. So it's like, I guess that's a good pick for them because they need every fucking thing. Wide receiver, need it. Only position they don't need is probably edge rusher and tight end.
Yeah. And it's crazy because
I need a DB in Oakland right now. Or in Vegas right now. Safety. Can't do it. Okay, yeah. Quarterback, I mean, it don't even matter who's taking snaps for you.
I don't is Ballin still they wide receiver? I mean, they tight end. I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean, did they have? I mean, Hunter Renfrow retired. I know they got 2 tight ends there, and my guy Michael Mayer from Notre Dame, and then they got old boy. I always forget his name.
The young dude, Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers from Georgia, bald head white kid. He won't last long in the league.
He was not
rookie year.
It was all right. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
It's a flash in the pan for that kid. You're getting drugged by, oh my God, he scored a touchdown. And it's like, bro, you're losing by fucking 3 touchdowns. Somebody's going to do something.
Eventually, the second string is going to come in. The third string is going to come.
You're targeting the kid 15 times a game because you have nobody else. Yeah, he better have 5 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown.
That's embarrassing.
I always laugh at that. I'm like, bro, even Bear fan. I mean, that's why Bear fan. It's so funny. Like, DJ Moore had 9 touchdown catches last year with Justin Fields. It's like, yeah, but that led to fucking 5 wins. Like, somebody's got to score a fucking touchdown. You're getting fucking drugged by fucking 2 touchdowns every game. What are we talking about? Game 1, Packers-Bear game. First season starting for Jordan Love. 4 touchdown passes. Get the fuck out of here, DJ Moore. Get the fuck out of here. You know, I mean, it's like, dude, somebody has to do something. But
at the end of the season, you guys get fucking cooked by DJ Moore.
How? We don't get cooked by nobody, by y'all.
How? How not?
Because we won 10 games in a row.
And lost to the Bears at the end.
One time in 6 years.
Which would have bumped you up to a different.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
We won 11 straight games versus you.
You're trying to make that sound like it, but you lost to the Bears at the end.
How long did our starters play in that game?
They played.
Playoffs. We sat everybody.
We hurt Jordan Love. That's why he didn't play long.
He was coming out at halftime. Josh Jacobs played 8 snaps.
Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Josh Jacobs played less than 10 snaps.
Don't worry about it. I don't trust your word. I'm gonna look right now.
Do it, man. No Jair Alexander, no Christian Watson.
He had 6 carries for 44 yards.
Right, and that was it. 6 carries, my guy, for 44 fucking yards. You know that's more than, 5 yards a clip? Yeah.
Don't matter.
He played, 6 snaps? They're like, no, we're good. We can't have this guy. We're in the playoffs, dude. What'd Jaden Reed do? I mean, did he even suit up? I don't even remember seeing him out there. Was McKinney even playing? McKinney didn't play.
You say McKinney didn't play?
Our safety.
Yes, he did.
What did he do?
He had three tackles and 1 assist.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't on the
1
field long
interception.
either. He had a pick?
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't on the field long. He got that pick. He was out. You said 3. He was our leading tackler, too. Yeah, he didn't play long.
You keep saying these people didn't play, and they played. You got your ass whooped, bro.
Long, my guy. They played, 1 series? 2?
No,
it's a
bro.
4-quarter game.
No, bro. They play at least beyond halftime.
Josh Jacobs did not play after the first quarter, bro.
Maybe not Josh Jacobs, but everybody else did.
I know. Dude, our top players did not play.
Yeah, they stopped. You want to know why they stopped fucking playing? Because your fucking quarterback got smacked. He got hurt, and they were like, "Oh shit, we can't lose nobody else. We're going to the playoffs. Let's stop him. Let's stop it."
We said pregame, he's not playing after the first quarter.
What quarter did he get hurt? Because
beginning of the second.
Because this is my thing. If you're going to say, "Hey, at halftime, hold on. At halftime, we're going to take him out so he don't get hurt." If you guys was really as good as you fucking say you guys were, why?
We're not.
Huh?
We weren't, but we still took everybody out. Because we didn't need to play you guys.
Please don't make me go back into the past and speak on why you guys did that. Yes, you guys had the better team, better than the Bears. But you guys have the same schedule.
That doesn't matter. Like, you're not our competition.
You had the same schedule.
We didn't.
You did.
Did you play the Eagles?
No.
Okay, we didn't. The same is the same, right?
Oh, minor adjustment. Okay, did you play the Titans?
Non-common opponents.
Did you play the Titans? Stop trying to switch that shit off. You love trying to do it.
Play the Eagles, though.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
Did you play the Eagles twice?
Did you play the 49ers?
No.
My point exactly.
No. You don't want to know why? We didn't play the 49ers?
Why?
Because we've already played them last season, the year before.
Exactly. And guess what? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Stop where you're at. And guess who we played last year? Guess who we played last year?
We played the 49ers. I'm lying. And we beat them. Because we went 10-1 against everybody except for the division. And we've been through this, bro. Like, I already won that, which is why you got to keep bringing it up.
You didn't win it. You got the same schedule except for those.
We didn't have the same schedule.
Bro, we played the Eagles the year before. You just said, did you not just say the reason we played the Eagles is because the reason we didn't play so-and-so is because we played them the year before. The reasons we didn't play the Eagles last year is because we played them the year before.
We played the 49ers this season. You didn't play the Eagles because you finished at the bottom of the division.
Because we played them the year before.
No,
just like
because
you said.
At the bottom, and they finished at the top.
That has nothing to do with it. We played them the year before.
And that was because it was the NFC East rotation when everybody did.
So you just contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself.
Because of the uncommon opponent. Which is why we played
them.
Who
was the uncommon opponent? The Eagles and who else?
You played the Washington Commanders because they were trash. And we don't play them because we finished at the top of the division.
Because you guys played them the year before.
Did you play the New England Patriots?
So hold on, wait. Did you guys not play the Washington Commanders the year before the 2023 season?
No. I don't think so anyway. I think we played the Jaguars that year. I know we played the Jaguars. I think we played the Jaguars. I don't even remember that year before, bro. That's been too fucking long. I wish I could have played the fucking Carolina Panthers. Bro, you played 3 of the top 5 draft picks in the NFL this year.
You want to talk? You guys played the Carolina Panthers in 2023.
Yeah, because everybody played that conference. But you played them this year, which is an uncommon opponent, because you finished at the bottom of the division, and we finished at the top. Okay. And a top of the division team in an uncommon opponent year, in an uncommon opponent season.
Only team we didn't.
Because those are common opponents. Uncommon opponents. Look at the season before that, when it's an uncommon opponent. Bro, uncommon opponent.
So why they can't play us? Because they can't play the same team within the same few. Bro, every team has to play the same. Every team has to have the same amount of games in one.
You're not wrong. Uncommon opponents, bro. You build them off of the previous season's schedule.
Okay.
Because who finished at the top of the division and who finished at the bottom.
Right.
Not common opponents, bro. Uncommon opponents only.
Okay. So your uncommon opponent was?
You played Carolina this season. We didn't.
Uh-huh.
Washington because they were trash. You were too. We didn't. Which is why we
Okay.
played the Eagles because they were good and we made the playoffs.
So what about the year before?
Playoff teams. I don't know what it was the year before.
Your uncommon opponent with us was, who was it? The Chargers? No, the Steelers. The Steelers were trash.
Because the year before that, they made the playoffs, yes.
They were trash. They made it on an 8-8.
Bro, the season before, when you played them, the year before schedule.
You know, you like to move the field goal post back very far.
Remember when they made the playoffs 4
They
seasons?
made the playoffs a couple years, and guess what? They still had a very hold on, hear me out. Hear me out. You said it's because of the record, right? They had a mediocre for in the division. It was 2 people in the division that made it out. They were the middle pack.
So were we. Top of the division does not play bottom of the division, Dre, in an uncommon year. Common opponents, yes, you're not wrong. Uncommon opponents. Only look at those 4 teams. The 4 teams every year that are different were not the same. You play bottom of the schedule.
Hold on, wait, but hear me out. You just contradicted yourself again, and I'm telling you, this is where, yes, you did. This is where your hear me out. This is where your contradiction comes in, right? You just said it's all on the internet, and listen, I'm going to make sure, make sure we go and add the contradiction. The contradiction was, in the previous, he said that the teams that they play are based off schedule and what they did in the previous year. No?
Record.
Schedule. Record.
No, not schedule, because those are going to be different also.
Doesn't your schedule reflect on your record?
Bro, top of the division. No, it doesn't.
Okay, so let me reiterate myself. Because of the record. But he just also said that the reason that he played the Eagles was because the previous year the record was good, right? Right?
Obviously, they made the
and the year before, hear me out. And the year before that, when the Eagles were still good, the Chicago Bears played them the year before you played them.
You want to know why? Because we all played the NFC East, my guy.
See what I'm saying?
Common opponent season. When we all play the NFC East, that's when you.
So answer me this. So why did you play a weak ass team and hold on, let me go back to it because I just looked at it. I just looked at it and matched it up. You guys played the Giants last year. Why did you play the Giants? Because they were terrible, right? But if you guys hold on, wait, I'm not done. Stop cutting me off. When you guys played people like the Giants last year and the Bears didn't play the Giants last year, and this is the uncommon opponent that we keep talking about, the uncommon opponent was a bum. You took it. It has nothing really to do with record. It has something to do with spacing.
Do you know where we finished in the division?
Where?
That we played the Giants?
Where?
Aaron Rodgers? We finished 8-9, my guy. We finished bottom of the division. So we played another bottom of the division team.
How did you finish bottom of the division under the Bears?
When we played them from the previous season's record, we fucking sucked. And so did the Giants. It's not difficult to put it when you look at it from the aspect of the previous season's record. Top of the division will not play bottom of the division.
2022, 2023, you guys were 8-9, correct, right?
That's what thank you.
I know, I just said that. Hold on, wait.
Top 2 plays top 2, bro. From non-common year.
So why, okay, hear me out. Okay, you just said top 2 plays bottom 2, right? Yes. So why is it that the Bears only played the Eagles and you guys didn't play the Cowboys?
Because they finished at the bottom.
The Cowboys did. They finished second. So you just fucking contradicted yourself. Yeah, my point exactly. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just talking out of your ass. See, we just proved the point. There we go. I just proved it.
We finished what? That year that you played the Cowboys.
You finished. We just said it. You finished top 2. We played the Eagles. You didn't play the Cowboys. Why not? You just said You just said the top 2 was the top 2 were the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cowboys. The bottom 2 in the NFC North was the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. We played the Eagles. You didn't play the Cowboys.
And we played the Eagles too, and we lost.
Yeah, this year. I'm talking about previous year. You didn't.
Dude.
You don't get it. You don't get it. I got it.
We finished at the bottom.
You don't want to be wrong, and it's understandable. You're wrong though, bro. You're wrong. I just proved it.
How, dude? You just proved my point, and you're yelling because you just said we finished 8 and 9.
Because every time I talk, you cut me off. So I'm going.
Dude,
but hold on.
Dude,
You said I just proved your point. You said
8 and 9.
You finished 8 and 9, right?
Finished at the bottom of the division.
Correct.
Asking why we didn't play 2 top teams and.
But you just said out your mouth the 2 bottom teams play the 2 top teams. Did you not just say that?
We will not play each other.
No, I asked you a question. It's a yes or no question. Did you not just say that the 2 bottom teams play the 2 top teams? Did you say that?
No, I didn't. That's why you're yelling, dude.
I can't fucking wait. You just made us go viral. You just made us go viral off a contradiction.
Dude.
Don't worry about it. We got everything.
Dude, the 2 top teams will not play the bottom. The top will not play the bottom of an uncommon year from an uncommon opponent, dude.
I'm done talking about it. I'm just going to wait.
Uncommon year.
I'm waiting to edit this motherfucker tonight.
You just
I'm going to be up all night and watch. You're going to be like, I didn't even know I said that. Yes, you did.
Records.
You said it.
Go back and look at the records, bro.
Hey, the record here.
Look at the uncommon.
I don't have
opponents.
I'm going off what Jimmy Covers just told me.
All right.
Mr. Nolan, you just told me out your mouth that the 2 top are going to play the 2 bottoms and
going to play the bottom when they finish. How did we go from being one of the worst teams in the division to all of a sudden now being one of the better teams and playing the bad? That didn't happen.
You say they don't play? They don't play?
We will play in a common year.
So in
uncommon year, which you're not fucking fathoming.
So what's an uncommon year? So what consists under an uncommon year, sir?
The uncommon opponents when we don't play the same division. We all play, for the most part, you're not wrong, 12 teams from the same divisions, same uncommon. When we're not playing that division, axe that out, bro.
Okay.
Take it away. Did we play similar teams from that division?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it's a common.
And that's in this year, right?
I don't know. What is our common year? Like, what is the division that we both play? Because we finished at the bottom of the division.
All the common and uncommon year.
This season, you're going to see the Bears and the Packers play a similar schedule because we finished at the bottom. So you're not going to see the Bears and the Packers play the top dog in an uncommon team, which is why we play those weaker teams this season together. Because we both uncommon team. Because you finished at the bottom, we finished third, right? Because it was the Lions and the Vikings. Oh my! In an uncommon year, dude. That's what you're not getting. When the common seasons, like where we're all playing the same divisions, yes, you're not wrong. I'm not debating that. I'm talking about in an uncommon opponent, like an uncommon division when we're not playing the same division, bro. That's what you aren't. That's why you play the Carolina Panthers and the Patriots.
But you have not explained to me what this uncommon opponent is because it really doesn't exist.
It does, because that's why you played the Panthers and the Patriots and we didn't. And we played the Eagles and y'all didn't.
Because we've been asked for the last 3 years.
No, because we both didn't play NFC East teams, correct? But when we did...
And what year are we talking about?
This year. But when we did, you played the Commanders.
We didn't play NFC East teams?
Yes, you did. You played the Commanders. Why?
Exactly.
What was their record last year?
Let's see what their record was.
Not the season when they had the top pick when they picked Jaden Daniels. The year that they were, which was going into last season. The 2023 season. What was their record? What was your record?
Our record was 3-14.
Okay.
Right. So 20.
They weren't 8-8 and get the top 5 pick for Jaden Daniels.
You said in 23, right? Or you speaking 23-24?
23-24.
They were 4-13.
Exactly. And y'all were what? 3 and what?
No, 7-10.
Okay. Yeah.
Tied with the Vikings.
Right.
So why didn't the Vikings get those weak teams?
They did. Look at this season. Who'd they play? And our uncommon opponents, my friend. Dude, like when we don't have the common divisions, bro. When we're playing a common division, when we're all playing those teams, right, wrong, or indifferent, in uncommon opponent divisions, bro.
You can keep throwing the word uncommon. It does not make what you're saying correct. I'm just letting you.
Common opponents that we all play, the Titans that you like to bring up, the Houston Texans, those are common opponents.
Yep.
Common divisions. We all play them. Lions, Vikings, you, me, doesn't matter. We all play them in our division. Uncommon opponents are the teams that we play opposite in where the Lions are going to play different teams than you. The Lions play different teams than I did this year. Why? Because they finished at the top of the division.
Or maybe because the other teams had already recycled through the other teams.
It doesn't, bro. That's why you play multiple teams the same time, multiple years in a row. That doesn't make sense.
So why have we played the Chiefs?
Teams.
So why have we played the Chiefs then? 2 years.
What are you talking about? Jordan Love beat the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. His first year fucking starting, man. Stop
you keep trying to talk. You're busting their ass. Don't make it right that what the fuck they're saying is correct. It's not right.
Those are common opponents, bro. It is right. It's fact. It just happened in real life.
Okay, Google.
I've already shown
What is an NFL uncommon opponent? Google don't even know what the fuck you talking about with uncommon opponent. Uncommon preseason.
Uncommon opponents. Think about it. What does uncommon mean?
Oh, I know what it means.
That we play like, those are common opponents. Hey, we both played the Titans, right? Yeah. Houston, Indianapolis, we all played the same what? AFC what? What division are they in? Okay. Common opponent. None of us played the whole division, didn't play the whole division of the NFC East, right? We all didn't play the Giants or the Eagles. Obviously, you guys didn't. Obviously, we didn't play the Cowboys because they sucked. So, why would it be an uncommon opponent? Like, I didn't really play anybody from the AFC East.
4 teams against teams from each division within a conference. 2 games at home and 2 games away. Rotates between 3 divisions on the teams in each season. It has nothing to do with uncommon opponents. Now, don't get me wrong.
Those are uncommon opponents because you just proved that all of us play those teams. Those are 12 teams. Look at those 4. You're missing 4 games that we play that are different from each other every year. Every year, dog. And then if you just go back and look at the previous season record, hey, why are we playing the Carolina Panthers?
Games against non-conference division opponents from divisions that teams are not scheduled to play. Matchups are based on divisional rankings.
Bingo, motherfucker. Bingo. Divisional what?
Rankings.
Bingo. So the top of the division will not play what? The bottom of the division.
It never said that. It just said it's based off divisional ranking. So which means...
Use your fucking... And see, son, we're playing bottom of the division teams. We're playing the Carolina Panthers. We're playing the Panthers because they're the bottom of the division. And we're playing the fucking Philadelphia Eagles because they're top of the fucking division.
You weren't top of the division in 2024. You just contradicted yourself.
Double-digit games.
So because you made it to the playoff, you a top division team?
We finished top 2 last season, dog. Lions and Packers made the playoffs out of the fucking NFC North. The season before last. When Jordan Love was carving up the Cowboys. Oh, I wonder why we didn't fucking play them. An uncommon year that you just proved because of what? Divisional rankings. In an uncommon year. You just, bro. Dude.
I never said in an uncommon year.
Dude, I did. Because that's what it is. Because that's exactly what it is. Jesus.
Alternate between home and away each season.
Which is why Miami came to us and we went to where?
Yes. Are you partially right? Yes. But it's not all based off of that.
No, not my 4 games. I'm only talking 4 games, my guy.
The games aren't even based. Only 2 of them are. Only 2. It just said 2 games. You keep trying to
2 games home, and 2 games away. What does that fucking equal, dude?
Bro, it never said. It said you get a home game and a away game. See, you listen to what you want.
You right, bro. 2 away.
You right.
I know I'm right. You just read it. Read it again.
You right. You right.
Read it again.
But we played the Eagles. We played the Eagles in the year that we was trash, and you guys played them the year after. That also played a role too.
It did because.
But you don't want to put that into accountability.
NFC East, bro.
You right.
That was a common division, common division teams. We
both. So what should
NFC North played.
What should our shit look like next year, right?
I don't know what your record this year depends on next year. Which is why
what should our schedule look like?
Well, obviously it's one of the easiest schedules in football because you finished last in your division. Tell me the teams you play. We're going to play similar teams because we suck too. Even though we made the playoffs, it doesn't matter. It matters where you finish where? In the division what? Rankings.
In the divisional ranking.
Where?
Number 2.
We finished 3. We finished in the bottom 2.
You finished in the bottom 2. So you're gonna play bum teams next year, right?
We're gonna play bottom.
What's your schedule's already out? What's your schedule?
Easy as fuck. I love our schedule. I haven't seen a schedule this easy. Come on, phone. Come on, dude. Jesus.
You guys play the Eagles. You guys play the Cowboys. You guys
play the Eagles again this year?
Yep. You guys play the Ravens. You guys play
the Ravens?
Yeah.
Are you telling me we played 2 fucking playoff teams to start?
Bears play them too.
You don't play the Ravens.
Away games. Lions. Packers. Vikings. Ravens. Bengals. Eagles. I'm telling you.
Then we definitely all play the AFC North then with Cincinnati, the Steelers, the Ravens. That's what I mean. That's a common team. We all play.
Okay, so who's the uncommon in this?
I don't know. I'm still trying to pull up the fucking Packers schedule. And I'll be able to tell you. Hold on. I got it right here. The fucking schedule isn't out on ESPN? My bad, dude. Hold on. My phone's tricking off. Because honestly, I haven't looked at my schedule in a grip, just to be perfectly honest with you. So I can't even tell you. All right, Arizona, Chicago, Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Chicago, Detroit, Minnie, Philly, Washington, Baltimore, Cincy, Pittsburgh, Giants, Carolina. Thank God we get to play the Panthers.
You say you get Arizona?
Yep.
Don't got them.
I know. You want to know why I know?
Why?
Because there's nobody else from that division on my schedule. And you know where the Arizona Cardinals finished in their division rankings this season? Third. Where did the Packers finish this season? Yeah. Where did the Cowboys finish this season in the division?
I don't know. Where did they?
Third. Interesting. Cincinnati. Oh, no, that's a common opponent. So our uncommon opponent is going to be NFC West. And do you play Denver? Yeah, you play Denver. Do you play the Giants?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a common opponent. Yeah, if we're playing 3 teams out of that division, that's a common opponent. Actually, for us, it's all 4 teams in that division. So that's a common opponent. Yeah, so Arizona is uncommon. Y'all play Cleveland? Y'all play Cincy? Yeah, y'all play Cincy.
Yep.
Y'all play Carolina? They must have not finished last. They finished third. Yeah. Damn, it sucks being fucking right all the fucking time. Denver, y'all play Denver? Yes, you do, because we play teams from the... Y'all play Denver? Nope. Damn, so we play another playoff team y'all don't play.
Who's the other playoff team?
Oh, y'all do. Yeah, because that's a common opponent. I was going to say Washington, but you play them because we both play the East.
You're only one.
Yeah. Sucks to suck, I mean, but this is a fucking manageable schedule for both of us.
One.
Who do you start week 1 with? We got Arizona week 1. Then we got y'all.
I was just looking at the opponents.
Damn, y'all for real don't play the Broncos? Shit, y'all don't get to play a playoff team yet? Fuck, man, y'all don't even know what the real smoke look like. Y'all don't even know what it's like when you got to play a fucking team on the road to fucking go to the fucking playoffs and win it. I ain't seen y'all do that in a minute. Packers did, though. I watched the Packers do that shit in your building.
We'll see what y'all do this year.
Good, too.
Yeah. That's cool. You'll be eating shit next season, so it don't even matter.
And I've been hearing that since Mitch Trubisky, bro. Mac Attack.
I never wanted Mitch Trubisky in the first place, so, I mean...
Y'all wanted Khalil Mack, though. Y'all wanted Cole Kmet, who's caught 5 fucking touchdowns. Shoot, come on, score the... My bad, I'm watching the Avalanche game.
But yeah, it's time. It's about our time. We are rolling up out of here.
It sure is. It sure is.
Watch you contradict yourself.
Hey, I hope we go viral because that was elite, and I'm right. Dude, and I'm not even saying you're wrong. That's the fucking fucked up part that I never understood with you. We play the same teams except for the little break that's different. And when you said division rankings, bro.
Yep.
That's all I was saying the entire time. Because when you look at the schedule, like we just did, can confirm, based on last year's record, when we were asked, yeah, we're getting to play some of the same similar teams because y'all finished last, we finished third. Bottom plays bottom, top plays top. It's just what it is. Which is why y'all played Washington and we played the Eagles. We both played an NFC East team. But where did they finish in the rankings when we played them? That's it.
You're right about one thing, but not all of it. That will be the end of this show, folks.
I appreciate you.
Hey, if you like, you're right. I'll tell you when you're right.
One thing. That's all I need is just one. That's all I need. But
Hey, everybody.
we'll see you next week.
The way we get up out of here. Next week, we'll have.
Genti.
Next week.
Bears better not draft Ashton Genti top 10. Don't do it. I'm hoping.
Hey, bro.
I haven't seen a top 10 pick. I want to suck this year, man.
All right, everybody. It's been a pleasure. We're up out of here. Hey, Jimmy, as I always say,